Hi everyone, and welcome to another video of the SAFI webinar series. In this video, we are going to have an overview of how to create a refinement area in a mesh contour. The generation of a refinement area allows to automatically generate an area within the main contour perimeter with different properties than the main contour parameter. This area will be automatically connected to the remainder of the elements generated in the main perimeter. The Apply button allows the user to save a modification made to the mesh contour and also preview the modification on the mesh. There are three main area shapes which include rectangular, circular, and contour. Without further ado, let's start our demo. In this model, we already have a mesh contour. To add a refinement area, we use the command Add Refinement on the Addition toolbar. First, we need to specify the master mesh contour. Since we want to create the refinement area inside the mesh contour, we first need to specify the master contour. We can edit the name of the refinement area. The name allows us to easily refer to the refinement area. This name should therefore be meaningful and unique to the model. The master mesh contour that we just selected must be filled in order to allow the generation of the refinement area elements. When the drop panel option is checked, it identifies the elements as drop panels for concrete slabs. This option enables the verification of the punching shear around the shape. In the section shape, to add a refinement area, we need to specify a specific shape. Our options are rectangular, circular, and contour for the shape. A rectangular refinement area must be added by clicking at its central point. When we select the rectangular shape, we need to specify the dimensions of the rectangular shape. For example, 3000 millimeters and here 4000 millimeters. Next, we select the central points of the rectangular shape. After the central point is selected, we can see a preview of the rectangular shape. The central points can be edited using these parameters, and we can also change the central points by clicking on this point and selecting another central point. It is possible to offset the refinement area from its central point to precisely adjust its position. If we want to apply an offset in the X direction, X in this case is the axis associated with the master mesh control. Let's say we use a value of 2000. We click Apply. Now we can see the mesh contour. When we add an offset, it's important that the value of the offset is not greater than the dimensions of the shape. In this case, I'm going to keep the offsets of 500. To generate the refinement area, we need to assign a section and a plate size. For example, 200 here, and we click Generate. Now we have our refinement area. A rotation of the refinement area around the central point can also be specified if needed. The rotation is centered as the offset refinement area center. Let's add a circular shape refinement area. We need to specify the diameter and we need to specify the central points. For example, here, and then we click Generate the Mesh. It is possible to have multiple refinement areas in the same mesh. To add a new refinement area, we use the button Add a Mesh Contour Refinement Area in this dialog box. Let's select another type, which is rectangular. Then, we can generate the rectangular refinement area. The last shape option is a contour, which is a custom polyline contour. We can create it by clicking directly on the grid points or the joints of the model to create the contour. In this case, I can create the contour like this, and then we can generate the mesh. Similar to the mesh contour command, refinement area contours can be edited in a table. So, we can click on the button Mesh Contour Table. In this table, we find the refinement areas that we created in the model. We can also edit them directly in this numerical table. We can select different refinement areas using this button, edit a mesh contour, or we can also use the shortcut C on the keyboard. Then, we can edit the mesh contour parameters. If we want to delete a refinement area mesh contour, we can use the button Delete a Mesh Contour. It is important to keep in mind when we delete a mesh contour, the finite element plates that are already generated using the mesh contour will not be deleted. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and catch you in another one of our webinar series videos.